Godzillaaaaaa. Yo, it's a KFC camera. Hey fam, hope you're doing great. Today we're going to develop some film. The first one is a disposable camera. You just click, you roll it. We all love the sound of crank, 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 crank. I don't even know which film they put in it, because usually you can see like, oh, it's maybe like a Kodak, or it's maybe a Fujifilm or something like that. Here I have zero idea. I can look on the internet to see like what's the result, but I want to have a surprise. I have actually a problem with the second one because I have a system for my film. Let me show you. For example, this film, you can see that where the film is actually going out of the tube. I forget the name of this thing because to me it's like it's a tube. I don't know. If you know the name, just let me know. But you can see that the film here is fully in the can, right? As for this one, you can see that the film is outside the can, meaning that I didn't use that one. Sometimes it's happening that my camera jammed. And of course, the only way you can really retrieve this thing is you making the camera to like rewind everything. But of course, the camera, when it's rewinding, it doesn't care really like, did you take the picture or not? It's just rewinding full. And then I have an issue now because I have this can that has no film and I had this can that has no film. So I do have two of them fully rewind. And so I don't know which one is actually the one I took picture. I do have the small can here that I used to store my film. I know that because it was around here, I do believe that the second film I had was the one that's rewind. That is actually the one I didn't take any picture. So because of that, I think I have the correct film to develop. If not, well, that's gonna be awkward for the vlog. Now we're going to Koenji. I'm gonna show a place recommended by my friend Danny. So I've been there like 2 or 3 times. I can have high resolution scan, but also at the same time, the price is like way more interesting. The second place we can go, it's actually called Kitamura. And there is a place in Nakameguro. But basically you go there and you can have like high hand resolution scan. Let's see and hope that there is something in that film, because otherwise I'm gonna pay 20 bucks for just a random black screen with nothing on it. Let's see. I always like to ride LUUP. It's pretty convenient. I really love to go to one place to another, especially if it's like close by. Because sometimes you're gonna just pay the same price for the train as if you pay for LUUP. Same price, but you go faster. So I think I'm gonna be in Koenji in like 15 minutes. And if I have to take the train, it's gonna take me a good 40 minutes. I do say I love LUUP. The thing I hate about it, if you go outside of the roads they give you, they basically don't care. Like, no, I'm not gonna recalculate for you. So yeah, if there is any engineer from LUUP, guys, please recalculate the road. Google Maps do that. Why don't you do that? So the place we're going now, it's called Asahi Shoukai. If you're not interested just in cameras, I'm telling you, if you like thrift store, Koenji is probably one of the most underrated places you can actually go. And small tips for my big bag. I see you. If you do like ramen, I highly recommend, there is a ramen place called Jagura. They have like this ramen like tonkatsu, so it's pretty thick when you actually eat it. But at the end, what they give you, it's a bowl of rice, curry powder, and so you mix the curry powder and the ramen broth, and you get like a second meal with the rice. So if you have the chance, go to Koenji at least to eat at Jagura. I think you may like it, especially if you like ramen, and it's a bit different from any ramen you're gonna have. So we just arrived. This is the place. This is the interior of the shop. I didn't have the chance to actually play with the Fujifilm. You know, you're not gonna find any kind of like crazy or different type of film, etc.
これね、できないの。まだ途中だと。
まあ、いや、全然大丈夫。
これがちょっと開けないとわからない。
ああ。So he's using a puller to actually remove the film and see if he can do it.
大丈夫そうです。デベロップの後、どうします？
スキャン。スキャンだけ。はい、そうです。モバイルは。ありがとうございます。Let me explain what just happened. He cannot develop this film, so I'm gonna have to find a place where I can develop this. If he can't do it, definitely Kitamura cannot do it, that's for sure. But he was able to actually take the disposable camera. Let's go to Shinjuku, finding other camera store and show you Kitamura, but I also want to show you where you can get some Fujifilm Super 100. Now it's basically impossible to get outside of Japan, or almost impossible. We just exceed the Nightmare of Shinjuku. So now we're actually arriving at Bic Camera. This is where we're going to get the Fujifilm Super. Ooh, they do have like some Phoenix, the new one. They do have items out of stock, 400. I don't see it. They might be out of stock actually. A few months ago, I was able to get some. Although they do have some Godzilla disposable camera. Gojira. Pom Pom Puri, you also have Hello Kitty, they even have the Naruto one. Welcome to Yodobashi. Yodobashi is like competitor of Bic Camera. The one in Shinjuku is like one of the biggest. And I remember buying some Superior here last time I checked. Okay, now I have the plan. We are here, the camera part is here. You basically have to do. What is your favorite film? I'm actually curious. To me, the Cinestill 400 is my favorite film. I'm curious to know which one is yours. Let me know, because I feel we all have different tastes, but I do love the fact that the Cinestill has this neon vibe with lighting, etc. So what's yours? I'm saying it's the 100, but it's the 400. They don't want you to have more than 3 per person. Well, no luck this time at Yodobashi 2. We're going there. Lemon. Ooh. They do have quite a lot of stuff, but they don't have the Superior 400. They do have the new Phoenix, my favorite stock. Alright, we just took a L at Lemon. They kindly request me not to film. It's alright, but highly recommend you to go to Lemon if you want to find a bit more exotic stock. They do have quite a good selection and the price is fairly decent. So the other place I wanted to mention to you is Kitamura. So this is Kitamura, and you will be able to find these shops like everywhere in Japan. But yeah, this is like one place I recommend. The last place, it's a bit hidden. I have to find it. I do actually like to get some camera stuff. You can't develop camera things there. They do have a good selection of lens, they have a selection of camera, and the quality is actually pretty good because they verify that everything is working, even if it's second-hand. I think like second-hand in Japan is actually way better. Is that a KFC? Yo, it's a KFC camera. When you read Japanese, they're actually telling you what the camera have, what the lens have as an issue, and so you know why you're paying a specific price. And usually they actually have pretty good quality here overall, and the price is okay. That's it. Come with cash. They don't accept credit card here. They only take cash. Well, we were not lucky today with the development of the yellow film part of the game. I kind of knew a bit that this will happen, but this is just how it is. And then right now, I'm actually in Shinjuku. There is like this Shinjuku neon walk that is currently happening in the month of December. And so you can actually walk and then have some neon, have some fun, etc. Walk with your friend, girlfriend, boyfriend, anybody you like. There's another place called Osawa in Ebisu. I do have some chance there. I'll see tomorrow. That's it. Tomorrow we're having the film from Hong Kong. So we're exploring tomorrow more to see if we can develop that yellow film. Maybe. We'll see. So what I did yesterday was to look specifically for the version of this film, but the inside one, not the modified version of the film. And it's the Kodak Vision3 500T. I wanted to find the Kodak Vision3 500T technical data. Found it on the Kodak website. This gives you like all the characteristics of the film. It's processed in process ECN2. One of the main differences with this film is that the process is a bit different from your classic consumer development. This is why you will not be able to have your film developed at Bic Camera, Yodobashi, or even any other place. We need to find a specific shop that would be able to develop this. And in our case, it's in Meguro at Book & Son. When we go to Book & Son, they will send the film in Spain in Valencia at Carmencita. So Carmencita is a laboratory where they will develop all of your movies. So you can have like C41, you can have ECN2, etc. Okay, we have all the information. We're going to Koenji, getting back the Hong Kong film, and to Meguro for this little baby. Ah, okay. Hey. So we got back the film. He was actually able to develop everything. I'll show you a bit of the picture now so you can have like an idea on how it was. Because I have the negative with the correct development, I can later on take picture, develop the negative into a positive, and then I'm Gucci. I can have like super high-end resolution if I want. For the entire roll, I pay 1,680 yen. That's around maybe $12, something like that. I'm just a bit disappointed because I didn't take the picture with like the correct lighting. So I can see that some of them are like super dark. But hey, that's my fault, that's not the development fault. I'm gonna do better next time. Now it's time to go to Book & Son. Let's go in, try to develop that film and see when we can get the develop and the scan back. This is the place, so many books. Paying 3,500 yen to send this. It's actually a pretty good price. I was expecting way more. I was expecting to pay like $50 or something like this, so it's a pretty good deal. The store is like so great, so nice. I asked to see what they have. So they have a full section here. This is mostly art piece. And then you have like all the creative, all the photography. They do have a gallery at the back. They have pretty cool books that I never saw anywhere, and they do have books in English. So sometimes you're trying to find books, it's in Japanese, so it might be hard for you to like comprehend or like understand what's going on. But here they do have books in English and in Japanese. And also they have a coffee that's called Books and Stand. So they do sell coffee as well and latte. So just to give you like an idea of what happened in the process, when I came in and I gave the canister, they actually asked me to fill up like a form. And so in the form there was a question like who I am, my phone number, email, etc. But also like what kind of process do I want it to have. So I type it like ECN2. And they ask also if you want to push or pull the film, if it's black and white, etc., etc. So you do have quite a control on it. I just asked them like, I want ECN2 and I wanted the omakase version. So basically saying like, I'm trusting the people that will develop the film. I do hope that we're having picture on that film, because otherwise that would mean we have like an empty film. But at the same time, we have the one at home. So if we don't have any picture on that film, it's okay, we can develop the other one. I mostly want to see the quality here. Now we're waiting to see the result. It's gonna take probably like 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That's all for today. I show you a bit where I like to have my camera gear, or like where I like to develop my films. Let me know if you have cool address I can actually check in Tokyo, if you live in Tokyo or even in Japan. I'm actually curious. Thank you for the support. Thank you for like the people watching the video. It's really like amazing for me. It's already new, but I really enjoying doing that. And then yeah, if you not subscribed yet, don't hesitate to do that. Like the video, share it to your friends. Always great to see the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye.